Picture this, a smolderingly gorgeous Tamil Brahmin girl from Settler Street in Bangalore, sitting on the stoop of a brownstone in New York, unwrapping a brown paper which wraps a big fat juicy burger. The bun, barely able to hold the two chargill patties, some tomatoes, salads and greens, and some cheese. The juices from the patties have now formed a wickedly vicious alliance with the melted cheese, the ketchup and the mayo, and are now dribbling all over her chin, her legs and her dress. And she, in her state of oblivious rapture, swipes the drips and drops with a well-manicured finger and licks it clean. We all want that burger. What could be simpler? A well-grilled patty of minced beef held between two halves of a bun, slathered with mayonnaise and ketchup, and dressed with some lettuce and tomato as a token to healthy eating. More than 15 billion burgers are estimated to be sold all over the world every day. From a simple burger that costs a few dollars to the uber deluxe ones that go for $100 a serving, burgers are now a universally loved sandwich. From humble beginnings as a poor man's steak, made by grinding together the cheaper cuts and trimmings of the more established cuts of beef, hamburger steaks came to America with the German immigrants from the city of Hamburg in the mid-1800s. It was a filling meal available for a few cents among the laborers and construction crews and steel workers who were building that fast emerging city, New York. A large portion of minced beef shaped into a steak, grilled, smothered with gravy and served with large sides of potatoes and onions. That was a hamburger steak. But it was small town America and its love for state fairs and agricultural fairs where families milled about picnicking and playing games, where mom showed off her baking skills and the farmer down the road paraded his prolific cow. It was here that an enterprising food stand operator slipped the hamburger steak between two pieces of bread to make it easy for the visitors of the fair to carry around. And thus was born a national and now international obsession, the hamburger. A few decades later, a pair of sharp businessmen from Wichita, Kansas began the first chain of hamburger restaurants, calling it White Castle. That was 1921. And now almost a century later, there is somebody flipping burgers in even the most remote parts of this earth. And who knows, maybe out there in the vastness of space.